All right, people. I want to give a shout out to everybody who gave me a happy birthday. Today is February 11th. It's my 20th day of my 28 days of going from new moon to new moon, and hoping that I would reach at least one of my friends. The scriptures say it only be a remnant that'll be saved from a corrupt mind. I'm not making a video to make anyone feel less than me. No, I'm making the video because it is important to know the deception that we are in, and that has been perpetrated on mankind. And I could sit back and feel real bad about the things that I had to endure with life, as far as my friends getting killed early in life, and just a lot of stuff. And I know who I could blame it on. You understand what I'm saying? But me understanding that our Creator has a purpose and plan, and it's His story, then I had to learn to let things go and accept things the way that they are, because I can't make nobody heartbeat. I can't even make mine beat. Nobody can make their heartbeat. So nobody's really in control. That's a real hard pill to swallow, but you're not in control. So anyway, I'm gonna hop right on into it. Me debunking Albert Einstein is not nothing that I'm just happy to be doing. It is important for me to do it, because once you understand how not me, but the truth brings this to nothing, then you will be able to understand the deception is so great, and it is gonna take our Creator spirit to help us. Otherwise, man, we got a long, ugly road ahead, and our kids gonna be terrible. So those are the facts. Okay, so I'm gonna hop right on into it, and of course I ask the Spirit of Truth to speak within me, because I don't never want to confuse anybody. So I'm hoping that I use every analogy, or just don't miss nothing, so you can understand clearly that we have a Creator, and we did not come from a Big Bang Theory. That was the purpose of this. So here we go. E equals MC2 squared. What does that mean? That means mass is equal to the energy by the constant 2 squared speed of light. Okay, this is the famous equation that everybody knows. The scientists from all around the world say it's just one of the best. Well, here come Montrel Phillips. Grew up in West End. I did not graduate. Quit school because they found out I was a little kind of smart, and they wanted to put me in extra classes. So I quit school, and I went down the road of negative. So I do understand both worlds, people. So I said that to say, everything he's giving you here is positive. It's in the plus, because he made this equation of things being in motion. So actually he's giving you a half equation, people. This is a half equation. How do I know it's a half equation? Because everything in the universe, everything in the world has to have a positive and negative. Where's the negative, people? Where is the negative? Okay. So, guess what that means? Negative, 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 because everything is duality. It has to balance, just like your bank account, just like your power. You got to have positive and negative. So this is the full equation, which this magnet debunks this equation. Why? Because it's not in motion. It is stationary. Where is its energy coming from? Where is its constant light coming from? It's stationary, people. So what does that mean? That means an atom has a positive and negative. Proton, neutron, electron. There's 3 forms of an atom. Half of equation. Remember that. I had to add the negative. You gotta have your minus. That's the only way that this can work. So he gave you half of equation. So your atom has a proton, neutron, electron, which is positive and negative. The atom finna debunk it. The magnet just debunked it. Now the atom is finna debunk it. Positive and negative, people. This is how you create matter. Matter is atoms. A whole bunch of atoms together. That's what matter is. What creates matter? Energy. That's our creator. You can call him whatever you want to call it. You cannot destroy energy. You can only transfer or transform energy. So energy created matter, which is atoms that are positive and negative. So invisible created physical for us to be able to see. This debunks this. Now, the invisible part, it's got to work both ways, people. I'm going to give you the whole, so you'll be able to understand for yourself. You can replay this video over and over and over, because I've studied it for years. Trust me, the invisible is first. Your thought is first. Then we see the physical manifestation of what you have been thinking. It doesn't matter what you do. The thought is first, which is invisible first. How do I prove that? Electromagnetic radiation is how we receive light. Electromagnetic radiation. What is electromagnetic radiation? It means it's electric and magnetic. You gotta have both, people. Positive, negative. See, I'm giving it to you the whole way so you can see it. Okay. This electromagnetic radiation is how we see, produces photons. What is a photon? That's light. Photon has a 0 mass. So you cannot even measure light. So how can you have a speed of light and light can't even be measured? Yeah, take it in. Take it in. So here we go. Now that light cannot be measured, that debunks this. I've shown you the source of energy. Mass is the matter. So yes, he has a good equation, but he gave you half of the equation. So I'm going to give you the whole equation. Hold on. This is the whole equation. We ended with light being zero mass. So you can't measure it, people. The only way you can measure some light, it has to have a physical object that's stopping it so you can measure it. Otherwise, it's infinity. Okay. Light is what? Sonoluminescence, people. What do you have right here? Sun. Sun. You have E equals MC2 squared right here. But now I'm finna show you who created the atom. Okay? E. That is Elohim. If you've done any research in your life, it is 2023. If you're in your late 30s or 40s, you should know by now our creator, one of his titles is Elohim. If you don't know, you need to start researching tomorrow to find out the name of God. God is not a name. Okay. Elohim made matter. Here go your M. E, Elohim. M, made matter. C, creation, creature. 2, let us. In the scriptures it says, let us make man in our image. So there is your let us. What is your let us? That goes back to Adam. Adam and Eve. Androgen, estrogen. You get it, people? All this debunks this. So we built our whole life on this right here. You just built it up on positive. You never gave people the negative. So this is why everything not working anymore. So guess what? It's a wake-up call happening. And guess what's happening now? Man, the truth is ruthless. Read about Ruth in the Bible. The truth is ruthless. Now that you're understanding that, got 4 magnets. I got 4 magnets right here. There's nothing in the middle. It's an inertia. There's nothing in the middle. All the energy is outside, people. All the energy is outside. This is south in all directions because north is on the inside. Just like Earth. You got your North Pole in the center, people. Everything is on the outside. You got a cell. You got the nucleolus. You got the nucleus. The nucleolus has the RNA. The nucleus has the DNA. The RNA gives the DNA the signals. Everything starts from the center, people. That's why it's important to understand. We gonna get it. That is why it is important to understand. We don't stay on the globe, people. We don't stay on the globe, people. We don't stay on the globe, people. We don't stay on the globe. We don't stay on the globe. You can't have buildings sideways, people. Gravity don't exist. I'm finna prove that to you. I'm finna prove that to you. How you gonna have a building down here, people? How you gonna have people standing upside down, people? Gravity. Gravity is they say gravity is what makes things fall. Well, bombshell. Gravity is actually, guess what? Mass, people. What is mass? Density. Gravity is actually mass, which is actually density, which is actually what? Weight. This is why density determines what falls and floats, because of the mass, the weight. This was created to make you think this had a force to make water stick to the bottom of a globe while everything is spinning around. It is forceful enough to hold billions of trillions of bodies of water in, but then the fish can float through with no problem. No, people, the globe is destroyed. Okay, now scientifically, I did that on my own as far as the things I know. Now you need to understand this guy here, Albert Abraham Michelson, in 1887 proved Earth was stationary. How? Because he could not detect with the interferometer, he could not detect a difference in the light. All you got to do is look it up, people. He proved it in 1887. So, guess what happened? They told him to shut up. They shut him up. Brought Albert Einstein in 1905. And that's when he come up with that stuff there. E equals MC2 squared. Then he went on the theory of relativity. Well, guess what? I'm finna debunk theory of relativity because it's a theory. I'm gonna show you that it's a fact that everything is relative. Why? Because everything starts with an atom. Everything that is matter is an atom. So it's not a theory of relativity. Everything is related. That's the fact. It is all related. And it's related in the form of 1, 2, 3. What do I mean by that? I mean by our Creator is invisible. Like air. Then condensation, cooling it down. It's like water, which is a liquid. Then a solid. Guess what? That's how this invisible get in a body, a human body, and walk the earth. Because the invisible is what's in bodies. We can go on and on, people. My hands do be a little shaky sometimes, but after seeing so many people die physically and so many people die spiritually, especially in 2020, then I really feel that you should be listening to somebody who may know a little bit more than you, because it is only the Creator that is speaking the truth. The devil can't tell the truth. I don't make money off videos. I don't make a dime. So I have nothing to gain by sharing to you truth. But once you understand that before the 1920s, it was no such thing as a globe, people. That is something that's made up. And it's gotta fall. Why? Because it is built on lies. If you look at the United States right now, you got floods in California. You got ice in Texas. You got snow up north. Got a crack coming, people. Once the eclipses come, that was 2017, it went across the United States that way. 2024, we got another eclipse coming this way. This is the United States, people. We got some problems. And the only thing that's going to be able to help you is knowing the scriptures. Why? Because after so many millions of people or billions of people, they got to depopulate. Because there's not enough food for so many people. So as this world goes into chaos, and they arm more people and cut the food down, we're gonna witness and experience a life we never thought would happen in our lifetime. We've seen it happen in history, but we finna witness it in our lifetime. So it's very important that you start back from day one with my videos, and I know I've shared enough to be able to help at least one person be able to ask for repentance from our Creator, and He'll show you that He's real. That's what it's all about, because that's the only reason I'm here. Because the Spirit of our Creator has showed me that He is real. And how do I know that? Because of the things I see. All you got to do is sit here and think about everything we've been told. But I'm going to leave you with this. In 2020, He woke Himself up in people. He woke Himself up in people. He gave us one more year to tell the truth. Then He gave us 2 more years to tell the truth. That's your 2020. That's your 2021. That's your 2022. Now we at 3. You got to know some people, because guess what? Only the people who know. See that nose? Only the people who know. Well, the souls that know is going to have peace. So if you lonely right now in your life, be thankful, because the Creator is giving you peace. Don't try to have fun and throw your peace away. Hold it, because you're going to need it. Because the road finna get a whole lot rocky, baby. Watch real news. And we gotta watch this positive and negative war happen in our lifetime. Peace. Stay woke. Stay wealthy. 45, who thought it? Now, take that. Oh, let me end with, hold on. Gotta end with the right thing. We stay on a plane, people. We are the 6. We are the 6. We see the sun at 3 o'clock. That sun travels around to 12 o'clock. Ends at 9 o'clock. You have a perfect clock. That's what our Creator has done for us. And that's what they have hidden from us with E equals MC2 squared, the theory of relativity, the globe, All those things have hidden us from being able to understand that we can feel this energy from our creator if we can get our mind right, get our hearts right. And time. Time proves everything. Level earth, people. Water has to be contained. Peace. And he had this to say before he died. No amount of experimentation can ever prove me right. A single experiment can prove me wrong. Albert Einstein. Cited Einstein, page 315.